Good day, YouTube folks, man. What is up, man? All right, so another Wednesday. So on this video, I think I'm gonna go ahead and title this one, man, another Let's Talk, because I just want to talk about getting referrals, and I want to talk about doing rentals, man. I had a friend of mine that's getting back into the game and ask about rentals. I don't do a lot of them, but through a referral, it depends, man. If it feels like it's a strong deal and they have the potential to purchase, then I'll go ahead and do so. All right, so let's go ahead and chit chat about that, because I'm on the way to referral now. So I got them a rental. Man, it's a little rocky out here. It's a long ride also, but I got them a rental, and that was maybe a month ago, and then now they're looking at purchasing a home. So the thing about that is, this referral comes from somebody I did a rental for, because my cousin gave me this individual. I did a rental for them, and then 2 weeks later they actually purchased. At the time, it was the most expensive home that I had sold, so I felt real good, real positive about doing rentals for the people that I thought had some potential to actually purchase, man. So that's what I want to get into, is you don't want to just go out here just grabbing rentals because Darrell said grab rentals. That's not what I'm saying. So let me dive into exactly what I mean. But first, let me pay attention to the road, man. All right, so check it out. Now we're parked and I can actually talk to y'all. So what I'm meaning by this thing just want to slide down on your boy? What in the world? All right, so now that we're parked, now I can actually explain what I'm meaning when I say, if you get a rental, this may be a potential buyer in the future. Not everybody that you're going to get is going to be a buyer. Some people do have to fix, more than the average person, or more than what you had to fix. So don't categorize everybody into your category, okay? Some people, let's give you my scenario. My scenario is the individual that I work with, my client, right? They came from Massachusetts. What happened was they sold their home in Massachusetts and then moved out here. So they already had a home. They already have gone through this whole process, sold that home, comes down here, uses me, actually got the home with a rental sight unseen. So that's the same thing with the one for today, sight unseen for the rental, okay? But we turned around, back to the first client, we turned around 2 weeks later and put money down on a brand new home on a new build, okay? That took 7 to 9 months for that new build to happen, but they had money from their previous home that they sold. So me coming in and finding them a rental, it wasn't a problem for me, okay? I already knew this is what they wanted to do. They just wanted to get familiar with the area. They have no clue about Arizona. So for me to rush them into buying a new home, not really the smartest move. So I wanted them to get into their home, their rental home, and then find out what they really like. And then they did. Now they've moved in. That was one of the homes that I sold a year ago. Actually, a little bit longer than a year ago. But now they referred somebody to me. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about, man. You got to get into the game of, you want to have referrals. You want to be able to deal with people to the point where they do not forget about you. Even a year and a half, 2 years later, they still remember who you are. I'm not saying you have to do the drip campaigns. I'm not saying you have to email these folks all the time. I just become friends with my clients. It's easier that way, man. They're great people. They really entrust in me a whole lot to be able to help them spend $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 in their life. So it's really a number one thing for me to become a friend with people that I work with, because, man, to spend money like that with somebody, it really you have to have the trust. Okay, you have to have the trust. You have to believe that this individual is going to do the best thing for you. And as a realtor, you have your due diligence to do your best at all activities that you're doing when it becomes real estate related. Make sure you're doing the best for your clients. And so they referred me to this next client, and we're doing the same thing. They moved in maybe a month ago. Now I'm coming over here to consult with them and tell them, hey, this is some of the things that you can and can't do. These are some of the things that are going to limit. These are no limits, whatever the case may be. Answer questions that they might have. It was a great meeting. So now we actually got ourselves up, got into the car, drove down to the new build, checked out some new builds. So now I have an idea of what they like. It's within the price range. Well, we looked at two of them. So one was within the price range. Another one is possible. Okay, a possible. So we're going to crunch a couple of numbers and then see what we can do with those numbers. If the numbers work out, sorry, we're at a gas station, so I'm over here just people gazing right now, man. And it's kind of weird talking to the camera when everybody's driving by looking at you. But we're going to look at these numbers and then see what works for our client, okay, or for my client. And when it works in the favor of they're going to be house poor, that's not the smart move. And we did talk about that. So we want it in favor of they're going to get the home that they want, even if it's a new build, old build, it doesn't really matter. And then they'll also have the chance to have some money, saved up, because it was a concern that the wife said, I want my husband to be home. I don't want him to be working a lot. And I thought she was talking to me because that's what the heck I do all the time. But if you are house poor, that's you dedicate yourself literally to just working and working and working. You can never really stop because you got bills to pay. When your house is exactly, what you want minus a few things, and within the nice price range to be able to allow you to have some extra money. And it was almost an accident. Wow. To be able to allow you to have some extra money, that's exactly what you want. So that's what our conversation was today. And I'm hoping that through the conversation today that we can lock in something. We kind of looked at the style they like, the location, and the builder they like. So now it's time for me to actually sit down with a lender, see what's available, see if I can present some things to them. And they always have the option of going with the new build lender, but man, you want to be an all-around person for your clients. See if you can help them with the new build, see if you can help them with the rental. Some folks though will get to the point where you're looking at rentals with them and it's taking forever, and you can kind of feel them out a little bit, and they're not sounding like they have money or in the financial setting to be able to purchase in the future. You can either just get them their rental and do it moving, or allow them to move on to another realtor. It's really just your choice. I don't like to put in a lot of time with rentals. You realtors probably know, man, you might get like $200, $100 on a whole rental deal when you're sitting here driving around for a whole month and a half, 2 months. It's not worth it. So if you can close a deal on a rental with somebody that you know is going to purchase, and then they're definitely looking at new builds, that literally in turns gets you that small amount of money for your gas, and then boom, you close on a bigger deal. So hopefully that helps you out. If you made it this far, go ahead and hit Shamrock down there on the bottom, man. Just put it in the comments. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have a better method, please let me know too, because I'm actually looking to see what everybody else is doing. But I'm curious to see what's out there. If you guys have an opinion on doing rentals or not. Maybe you don't do rentals at all, but I do it every now and then. I try not to do a lot. I just had a new not a client, a new realtor friend that I was mentoring. He asked me, do I do rentals? And the answer was kind of. I don't want to say yes, I don't want to say no, because I kind of do in these situations. So hopefully this helps out. Don't take on everybody if you don't want to. It's all your choice. You run your own business, and that's it. All right. Hit the like button, subscribe. Please share this to help me out as much as possible. I want this to reach as many people as needed. And I love you guys, man. I'll see y'all later.